Bienvenidos and come make dinner with me tonight. Here is our cilantro. We've already washed and spun. Our apple cider vinegar, our limon, frijole negro. We have our chili powder, smoked paprika. We have our cumin, adobo, salt, pepper, and garlic. We have our red onion. We have our white onion, garlic, red and green bell pepper, and tomatoes, okay? We also have some cheese over there. And I like Tillamook cheese, but I have to be careful with the type of cheese that I buy because I get really sick when I eat cheese. Here is our white onion. This is what's going to go in the frijole negro, okay? And we are going to season that up. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil on there and put a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic on there and just let it sit aside. Now, it is going to take me a minute because I'm going to destem the cilantro. Baby girl wants to say hi. Anytime I make a video, she's like, Auntie Kiki, can I please say hi to TikTok? And this isn't even TikTok, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to let her help because she is my helper in the kitchen, okay? So we're going to squeeze the limon and we're going to get all that juice out of there because I'm making cilantro lime rice as well. So the rice is already done and I use basmati rice for everything. That's the only kind of rice I know how to cook. I don't know why, but that's the only kind. Now that you see all that smoke, we're going to let the cilantro, I'm going to put the cilantro in there and I have the lime juice already squeeze in there. This is what it's going to look like, and it's very fluffy. Here is our frijole negro, okay? And it looks like a big lump of, oh my gosh. But let me tell you how we're going to dress these girls up here, okay? So we have all our seasoning on the other side. Here are the vegetables, the red, green, bell pepper, garlic, and white onion, okay? That's what I'm putting in the beans. And it's going to look like a big old bowl of just vegetables or pot of vegetables, but it's not actually. And we're pescatarian, so we eat a lot of vegetables. And this is how I've always eaten my black beans. Here is our seasoning that we're going to use on it. And this is, again, I say this all the time. Trader Joe's has the best seasoning, okay? And that smoked paprika is from TJ's, and it is all of that, okay? Here's some pepper. We already put the salt on there. We're going to get some garlic powder. I'm also going to use cumin and chili powder. And I'm going to put a little bit more cumin than I normally would because to me, for Indian dishes, Spanish dishes, you just cannot go wrong with cumin, okay? I pretty much use it on every dish that I make. Some of my seasonings are just staple. They are the base seasonings in everything. And cumin and that smoked paprika pretty much are. And there's so many health benefits in the seasonings that you use. And this is some adobo that I had left over. I said I wasn't going to use adobo anymore, but I got to use what I have, okay? Times are different now. And I'm not going to smash these in there. I'm just going to kind of fold it over. Again, I have texture issues, so I do not want my vegetables to be so cooked down that they're mushy. I still want to be able to have that crunch when I'm eating the beans, okay? So now I'm going to add a little bit more water to get these beans to move a little bit, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon worth of the apple cider vinegar. Now, this is the Bragg apple cider vinegar with the mother. The health benefits, oh my gosh, I'll get into that in another video, but this adds so much flavor to the beans as they simmer down. I've always made my black beans like this. Try it sometime. I guarantee you will like it, okay? Now, for the cilantro that I'm going to put in this salsa, this is how I store my cilantro. I put it in a mason jar, fill it up with water, and I put it in my refrigerator. It will last forever, okay? Now, for our cebolla, we have our white onion and we have our red onion. I've already cleaned the vegetables. We're also going to cut up some tomato and some jalapeno here, okay? And I'm going to put some of that cilantro, and I'm not going to destem the cilantro for the salsa. I'm just going to chop it up, okay? And this is how it's going to look, stems and all. It gives it a bunch of flavor, okay? Here are my tortilla shells, and these are corn tortillas. This is my favorite brand of tortillas because some tortillas you can buy and they're extra soft, and I cannot do that. For a street taco, that's fine, but I'm from California, and I just like my taco shells crunchy, okay? Here is the cheese that I'm going to go ahead and cut up, or shred up, I should say. And I'm going to put this on the bowl and you'll see how it comes together at the end. So now that we have this grated, I'm going to go ahead and drop this in this oil that was over here. And this is the avocado oil that I use. I love avocado oil for frying things. It's just healthier than grapeseed oil, sunflower oil, and castor oil, okay? Or not castor oil. Yeah, castor oil. So I'm going to go ahead and fry these up. I'm not going to let them get super, super dark brown, okay? You want to wait until they're kind of like golden a little bit and then pull them out because they will be extremely crunchy. I also do not salt them when I first take them out. I wait until I have all of them in the bowl because if you salt them as you take them out, it gets pretty salty pretty fast, okay? And this is how they look. And as you can tell, minus my nephew's shoes in the back, they are going to be very crunchy. and they are going to be very delicious, okay? Now let me show you how this all came together here. Here it is. Now I'm in everything, girl. So I have pico, I have queso, I have arroz, I have frijole negro, and I have the chips. Some kids like aguacate, some don't, okay? And that chili lime seasoning from TJ's adds a ton of flavor.